How to calculate Young's modulus using the stress and strain formula. This measurement is essential in materials engineering and appears in physics exams covering mechanical properties. You'll learn to find cross-sectional area, determine strain from length changes, and apply the Young's modulus formula. We need Young's modulus, which equals force times length over area times change in length. First, we'll compute the cross-sectional area using the radius of 0.001 meters. Then we multiply force 800 newtons by length 125 meters and divide by the area times delta L of 0.25 meters. Let's work through it on the diagram. A wire is stretched by a heavy force. It's 125 meters long, just 1 millimeter in radius, and it stretches by 0.25 meters under 800 newtons. How stiff is this material? Students often forget to convert radius to area, or mix up L and delta L. Let's be careful with each quantity. Question: find Young's modulus Y for this wire. Step 1. We need the cross-sectional area of the wire. The cross-sectional area is pi r squared. Substituting r equals 0.001 meters. That gives us pi times 10 to the negative 6 square meters. Good. Now let's put everything into the Young's modulus formula. Step 2. Let's compute the numerator. Force times original length. F times L is puissance times 10^5. That equals 100,000 Newton meters. Now the denominator. Area times delta L. Step 3. Now we divide the numerator by area times delta L. A times delta L is pi times 10 to the negative 6 times 0.25. That simplifies to 0.25 pi times 10 to the negative 6. So y equals 100,000 divided by 0.25 pi times 10 to the negative 6, which is 4 times 10 to the 11 over pi, approximately 1.27 times 10 to the 11 pascals. Now you can calculate Young's modulus for any wire or rod under tension. First, find the cross-sectional area from the radius, then plug everything into the formula. Y equals F times L over pi r squared times delta L. About 127 gigapascals, typical for a metal like copper.